Hi Year 2, in today's video we are going to look at time again and specifically looking at quarter past and quarter to. Okay, in the previous video we looked at telling time to o'clock and half past. So this, for example, is 7 o'clock and this is half past 7. What about when my minute hand is on 3? Let's have a think. I'm going through the same steps, first looking at my minutes, then looking at my hour. On this clock, I'm going to look at my minutes first. I can see I'm at 15 minutes. What's really helpful is to actually think of our clock as a circle. Now, in our last video, we cut it straight in half. But actually, I can do that again. I can cut my clock in half again. We call this quarters because I've divided my clock up into 4 sections. If we look here, you might notice that my minute hand is right on this quarter. It's pointing at 3 and to 15. We actually call this quarter past. Quarter past something. The reason why is because if we think of a clock as one full rotation, actually we're saying that the time right now is 7 o'clock and a quarter of the hour has passed. My clock, my minute hand, has done a quarter turn compared to that half turn. We've actually only gone a quarter of the way round. So I can say the time is quarter past 7 because my hour hand is still close to 7. It was 7 o'clock and we've gone a quarter of the way around. I can say the time is quarter past 7. Thinking about this, let's do another time. Okay. Oops. I've got another time here. Thinking about our rule, looking at the minutes and then the hour, what do you think the time would be on this clock? If you're thinking quarter past 9, then you're correct. Let's have a think about why. When my minute hand is on 12, we know that's o'clock. Looking at the hour, it is 9 o'clock. My minute hand has done a quarter turn and it's now pointing at 3. We call this quarter past. We've gone a quarter of the way around the clock, past 9. The time is quarter past 9. Let's do another one. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. What's the time? If you said quarter past 11, you are correct. We've gone a quarter of the way around the clock, past 11. I'm going to give you one more. I'm going to give you a good one. It's about now. If you said quarter past 3, you're correct. It was 3 o'clock and we've gone a quarter of the way around the clock, past 3. When we come to look at fractions, this will also make a lot more sense. There are 60 minutes in a clock. When the big hand, the minute hand, is on 3, that tells us 15 minutes have passed. We can say that 15 is a quarter of 60. But just for this video, we're going to think about it in turns. We've gone a quarter turn past 3 o'clock. Thinking about that, we know that this is 3 o'clock, quarter past 3, half past 3. What about now? Let's have a think. The big hand, the minute hand, is now on 9. You might notice again, look at where it is. It's directly on a quarter point. We've just divided our clock into quarters and we're there. This means that 45 minutes have passed because we can do the hour multiplied by 5 to give us the minutes. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 minutes have passed since it was 3 o'clock. We actually call this quarter to. We're not quarter past anymore. We call this quarter to because if you think about where the minute hand is, we're actually getting really close now to the next hour. And look at the hour hand. Before we were on 3, we were close to 3. We are so much closer to 4 o'clock now than we were to 3. And the hour hand shows me that. The hour hand is now closer to 4. When the minute hand is on 9, we call this quarter to because I'm now talking in terms of the next hour. I'm telling you that there is a quarter of the clock left until we reach the next hour. The hour after 3 is 4. It is quarter to 4. When the big hand is on 9, we call this quarter to, and then we think about the next hour. It is a quarter to 4. In a quarter of the time, so in 15 minutes, it will be 4 o'clock. Let's test that out. Let's move our minute hand and do a quarter turn to our next line. Okay, we're at quarter to 4. Oh, and now we're at 4 o'clock. So we were right. If we do a quarter turn, we'll reach 4 o'clock. It is quarter to 4. I'm going to give you one now. What is the time? Have a think about your minute and then your hour. Okay, let's go through it. My minute hand is on 9. I know that we call this quarter to. But quarter to what? Now I need to look at my hour. It's quarter to my hour hand. It's way closer to 6. It is a quarter to 6. When my minute hand does that quarter turn, it will become 6 o'clock. It is quarter to 6. I'm going to give you another one. What's the time now? If you said quarter to 8, you are correct. It is a quarter to 8 o'clock. We're closer to 8. I'm going to give you a few more and then I'll give you the answer. What's the time now? I'll give you 5 seconds. It's quarter to 11. What's the time now? It is quarter to 2. And I'm going to give you one more. Let me think about this one. What's the time now? It is quarter to 9. Well done if you got it. I'm going to put a few different times on my clock now. I want you to pause the video and see if you can tell me the time for each one. What's the time now? It is 10:15. What about now? If you said 10:30, you're correct. What about now? If you said 11:15, you are correct. Because remember, we're closer to 11 now. And what's the time now? If you said 11 o'clock, you're correct. What's the time now? If you said 1:15, you are correct. What's the time now? If you said 2:15, you are correct. And one more. What's the time now? If you said 3:45, you are correct. Okay, I hope this video was helpful to think about 2:15 and 2:45. Like I said in my last video, I'd really encourage you to keep thinking about time, keep looking at the clock, see if you can notice times in the day where it's o'clock, 2:15, 1/2 past, 2:45. And we will definitely practice this more in class. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.